I'm back with some not very optimistic news. It's Thursday now, and I was pretty excited earlier this week because I was feeling implantation symptoms. So I thought that I might be getting pregnant, and I ended up, as you know, taking a test pretty early, and I think I can show you more easily this time. Hopefully you can tell. It came back with a faint positive. And since then, the line has been progressively getting less apparent until today, where I really think that there's no line. And maybe the tiny bit of line that I do see is what's called an evaporation line. I had originally, before I bought these first response tests, I had read that they don't have evap lines, but apparently that's not 100% true. Or I don't know, like in any event, today is not looking good. So Sunday, Monday, I was feeling like positive signs. I was getting good tests, all things considered. And then I don't know if it means anything, but then Tuesday, I wasn't really getting the implantation like twinges, which is pretty normal. You often only get them for like a day or two. But then I was like getting almost like period cramps, but I told myself I'm on progesterone. There's no way I can be getting my period. And I had read, when I was trying to figure out what these twinges were, that they can often be mistaken for progesterone symptoms because I'm taking progesterone injections. But no, the twinges I was feeling are slightly different than the feeling that you would get from taking progesterone injections. So I think I was definitely feeling implantation symptoms, and the pregnancy tests either suggest that I had a chemical pregnancy, which I think is most likely now over, or last night my doctor called me because I was trying to find out the sex of my embryo, and it was a little boy. And then I had mentioned while I was chatting with him that I had taken some tests, but it was starting to look like it was a chemical pregnancy, and he said it's too soon to tell. I hope he's right, but I think he's such an optimistic guy. He's awesome. So I'm thinking that probably this round didn't end up working out like I'd hoped, which is pretty disappointing. Yesterday was like a bit of a hard day, and today's a hard day. I'm a little sad. I'm also a little scared because although I had thought that it would take a few rounds to get pregnant, like transfers, I was really hoping it wouldn't, because I don't have a lot of embryos, and most of them are like bad quality, so they have a lower chance of working, which means, I think probably I need, ideally, to feel comfortable, I would need even more embryos, but have what we have, and hopefully it's enough. I think for sure it'll be enough for one baby. I'm just not sure if it's enough for two. Time will tell. Yeah, so I bought 6 tests and I have 1 left. I don't know when I'll take it. Definitely not tomorrow because things are not moving in the right direction. So once in a blue moon, embryos can have a slow start. And oh, my doctor had mentioned that the positive test that I had earlier this week could have been because when we did the transfer, they put a little bit of HCG in my uterus. It's to mimic one of the processes that happens in like a normal ovulated, fertilized egg. But he said that can sometimes cause like a false positive. So it could have been that, but with the combination of the implantation twinges that I was feeling, either the positive test was because of the wash, and the embryo just like didn't implant fully, or nothing is happening this time, or, you know, I think there's still a slim chance that the HCG production could just be starting slower. So we'll see, but I'm not feeling very optimistic right now. I'm feeling sad. Anyway, I thought I'd update you on this sad revelation. I was so excited that the first thing I did on Tuesday morning was I called midwives. I already knew like who I wanted to hire and where I live. It's supposedly hard to get a midwife, so I thought, you know, I'll use this to my advantage knowing so early, so I can for sure like have the care team that I would really prefer to have. One of them called me today to like set up an appointment with the midwife, and I was like, well, lots changed since Tuesday. It might be a chemical. So that's gonna be probably put on hold. Yeah, this is just really disappointing. Okay, have a good day.